Hi guys, so today I'm doing an unboxing of the August Owlcrate, and the theme this month is storms and seas. And this is the spoiler card, so I'm not going to read off this, I'm going to set this aside real quick. Very pretty spoiler card. The spoiler cards are usually always really nice to keep, like if you want to hang them up maybe on a pin board or something like that. I still haven't done that yet though. Okay, so the first item in the box, I see I've already gone through this already. Super cool. This is a lantern, a little tea light lantern, which I love. This is probably my favorite item in the box, easily. Yeah, I just love stuff like this. If they could send more stuff like this, that'd be great. So there's a little spot to put your tea light candle in, and you put it in there and you twist it to secure it so it doesn't fall out. It does have a little hanger on there, and then there's like little shapes so that the light can shine through, and there's stars here at the top too. I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to set that up. Those are like, lanterns are my favorite thing. So I think that this was just designed by Owlcrate, the Owlcrate team. Let me pause real quick so I can find it. Okay, so yeah, it says, when the storm clouds close in and the night gets dark, use this pretty tea light candle lantern to light your way. It's a Team Owlcrate exclusive. Please be extra careful when using the lantern as it does get hot. I'm just going to be using my little battery tea lights because oh my god, fire is one of my, like, dying in a fire is always been one of my biggest fears. And now that I have children, like, I feel like I just can't trust them to not throw something at it, you know, even though they're not supposed to throw things in the house and they know that. Do I really trust them that much to put my life in their hands? No. So I'm just gonna use my little battery tea lights, and I'll post a picture of that later if I can get a good picture. It's really tricky with light. I have a hard time with, and I need to learn some photography tricks, but if I can get a good picture, then I will post that on my Instagram, which is La Esmeralda89. Okay, so then the next item I have in here is a tea, very pretty packaging. It says Sea Witch. This is by Riddle's Tea Shop. And it says it is decaf Earl Grey and hazelnut spice. I'm not much of a tea drinker, so I was like, I'm familiar with the name Earl Grey, but I didn't know what like the flavor was. So like I read the back and it says decaf Ceylon or Ceylon tea, cinnamon, orange, natural vanilla flavor, cocoa nibs, marigold flowers, natural hazelnut flavor, natural bergamot flavor, natural cream flavor, natural cinnamon flavor, and blue corn flowers. It's gluten-free, sugar-free, nut-free, and dairy-free. It is decaf tea and does not contain any hazelnut or any nut products. So if you are allergic to nuts, this is still safe for you. This is by, I'm going to be passing this on. I'm going to be putting this in my like Owlcrate box, like kind of like a mismatched box that I'll be like putting up for sale, or maybe like a giveaway if there's a lot of people interested. I'm going to be doing that later, so yeah, because nobody in my house is going to drink this. It says, grab a blanket and brew up a mug of this delicious Sea Witch inspired loose leaf tea from Riddle's Tea Shop. It's sure to warm your weary bones. Okay, so then the next item in here, they are Little Mermaid inspired bath salts, which is super cute. I'm definitely going to keep this little guy. Probably going to get a bath with my baby tonight with it, because I think this is probably only one bath worth. I'm not sure. It'll probably say on here, but this is by the Soap Librarian, and it says it's got salt, so like Epsom salts, chamomile, lemongrass, orange peel, lavender, rose, hibiscus, and fragrance oil. Made in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Okay, so let me see. Where does it say? Oh yeah, run a hot bath, sprinkle in these refreshing Little Mermaid inspired bath salts from the Soap Librarian, and you'll instantly feel like a mermaid exploring the sea. Okay, so then the next item is a bookmark, and this is so pretty. I love the little tassel. That is such a beautiful color, the teal. And it says, channel your inner pirate with this awesome wooden tassel bookmark inspired by Daughter of the Pirate King and made by Juniper and Ivy Designs. And it says, the sea watches over me, she protects her own. Oh my gosh, I love that quote. And I am such a mermaid, a sea nymph. I love the ocean, I love water. The only thing I don't like is I hate octopuses, man. They creep me out. They gross me out, like they give me the willies. So I don't like how there's like octopus stuff on a lot of these things, but this is a beautiful bookmark. I'm just going to ignore the octopus and try not to look it in the eye. And I'm going to enjoy this. I think it's really beautiful. It's very good quality. So then the next thing I want to show you is a pencil case, and it is so beautiful. The thing is I have no use for a pencil case, and I don't really know anybody who does. So again, this is going to be an item that I'm probably going to put into that Owlcrate box, kind of mismatch box. This is such a beautiful design. Like, I can't get over it. This is, so I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's something, maybe something I can do with this. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas what I can do with it, because I absolutely love this. It says, "I am so alive." And on the inside, it's 2-tiered. Oh my gosh, and there's like little gold horses running across the bottom. I didn't notice that the first time I opened it. It says, "The ocean will not shift me and the cold will not take me," by Maggie Stiefvater? I don't know what that is. Something Germany sounding. And then, so yeah, there's a second tier. Yeah, this is so beautiful. I really wish I could think of something to use it for, because I don't want to give it up because it's so beautiful, but then it's like I don't want to just be a hoarder. I don't want to just keep things just for the sake of keeping them. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. Because I don't really use pencils or anything. I use pens, or I type. Oh, another thing is that this was the background for the wooden bookmark. This is like, it came in the plastic, and this was like the background. So this is like kind of like a bonus bookmark. This is gorgeous. Owlcrate exclusive, created by Juniper and Ivy Designs. This is so pretty. I love this. Like I said, I'm like really into the ocean, and actually, so I've been dyeing my hair purple for like a few years now. I just bought Poseidon by Arctic Fox. It's a blue, like an ocean blue, like this. This is what my hair is going to look like. I'm going to be doing it this week. So yeah, if you want to see how my hair looks whenever I first do it this week, then check out my Instagram. I'll have pictures of that. And so yeah, basically 2 bookmarks. I don't think they meant it for it to be that way, but basically got another bookmark. Okay, so who was this by? I should probably check that out. Who created this? Okay, is that what this is? Yes. Find your bravery and enter the race. This beautiful tin pencil case was inspired by the Scorpio races and was designed by Stella Bookish Art exclusively for this box. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so now I think we're just getting to the items that go along with the actual book. So here we have this pin, and whenever they did the pin reveal, they were saying the name. Who's the person who did the pin? Let me see. Laserbrain Patch Company. And they were saying it's a glow-in-the-dark pin. I was like, oh, that's so neat. So I can tell that the air, I need to kind of charge this in some light before, and maybe I can get a good picture later. We'll see. But it looks like the glowing parts are like some of the tentacles glow, and then like part of the lighthouse glows. That's what it looks like. So I'm definitely excited to hang this up with my pin collection. I highly recommend you go check out Laserbrain Patch Company on Instagram. That lady those are the most beautiful pins I think I've seen. And I love pretty much all the artists that they pick for the pins, but that's my favorite. I'm following them just to look at their pins. They're gorgeous. I've got a ton of Harry Potter ones too. So that, just to let you know, the enamel pin always is inspired by the book that we're reading each month. So, and here's a bookmark that came with the book. So pretty. So it's like I got 3 bookmarks this month. 1 wooden, 2 paper. This one's got a cool, like, kind of hollow effect. Be careful who you dance with. It's got an octopus at the top, yikes, and then like a masquerade ball mask at the bottom. In a manor by the sea, 1 by 1, 12 sisters are cursed. Who will be next? And then it says at the bottom, hashtag House of Salt and Sorrows. Now, whenever I read this, because I didn't read what the book was about or anything, but when I read about 12 sisters, I immediately thought, I was like, 12 sisters dancing. Is this some sort of remake of the 12 Dancing Princesses? So, or some people call the story the Worn Out Dance Slippers. So just like a quick little story about me. When I was 6 or 7, I think it was like I was 6, like the first time that I got like a feature role in a dance recital, and I played the youngest sister in the 12 Dancing Princesses, and I loved that so much. It was just the greatest thing ever for me. So that story will always be near and dear to my heart. My grandma got me, when I got that role, she found me a 12 Dancing Princesses book, and it was beautifully illustrated, and I really wish I still had that, or if I could, maybe I can find it somewhere. But yeah, so it'll always be dear to my heart. It'll always be special to me. So I'm really excited. I'm actually moving this up before some of the other books that I'm planning on reading. I'm moving that up on my list because I want to read it soon. Okay, so here's I don't know what you would call this card. Like, they always send like a letter from the author. It says, once there were 12 of us. Dear Owlcrate reader, I'm so wildly delighted to welcome you to the Ceylon Islands and to Highmore, home of the family Thomas, where the only things darker than the drafty, twisting corridors are the secrets kept. I've always loved spooky books and spent my childhood sneaking home all sorts of horrific delights from the library to scare myself silly with by the weak light of a dying flashlight. Oh my gosh, she sounds like my soul sister. Alvin Schwartz and R.L. Stine evolved into Stephen King and Shirley Jackson over the years, but I always found myself returning to Poe. I could lose myself in the hypnotic cadence of Annabel Lee and wanted to know so much more about her than the short stanzas offered up. Shortly after my daughter was born, I came across photos of me performing in my sister's Girl Scout Troop's production of the 12 Dancing Princesses. Oh my gosh, she's seriously like, are you me? That's crazy. As the 6'1" older sister. Okay, that's definitely not me because I'm not even 5'1". I played the soldier with great acclaim. Oh, okay, she was a soldier. I was a princess. The story suddenly clicked for me, and here we are. I hope you enjoy your time with Anna Lee and her sisters as much as I have. Just remember, be careful who you dance with. Love, Erin. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read it. I love ghosts and haunted mansions and dancing, obviously. So I'm super, super excited. I'm going to show you the book. Every time you order an Owlcrate box, the book is always special, like a special edition, a special cover. It's always different than where you can get anywhere else. It's always an exclusive. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the little blurb says here. In a manor by the sea, Annalie has lived a sheltered life with her 12 sisters. When our story begins, 4 of her sisters have met untimely deaths, and the rest of the surviving girls feel that they are cursed. Their home is haunted by the presence of her deceased sisters. Ooh. Convincing Annalie that their deaths are no accident. Meanwhile, her sisters have begun sneaking out of the house to attend lavish balls, dancing their nights away. But who is controlling this magic? House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig was unlike anything we had ever read before. It seamlessly combines a ghost story and murder mystery with a lush fairy tale retelling and simmering romance. You're sure to be swept away by the atmospheric island setting and mysterious magic of Highmore. We hope you enjoy this beautiful exclusive edition, which is signed by the author. We also hope you enjoy the letter from Erin and the exclusive bookmark. This month's enamel pin was designed by Laser Brain Patch Company. The pin was inspired by the family's crest in House of Salt and Sorrows, as well as the lighthouse, which plays a big part in the story. The light on the lighthouse also glows in the dark. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome, Owlcrate. Oh my gosh, I'm way more excited for this box and this book than I thought I was going to be, because I was actually going to skip this box. Don't I say that almost every month? I was going to skip next month's box too, but I can't, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But first, I want to show you this beautiful book. Okay, so House of Salt and Sorrows. Gorgeous. There's the back. Once there were 12 of us. An eerie, lovely 12 dancing princesses retelling full of ghosts and gods and a fascinating waterfront world, and I'm reading it from behind my fingers. You know what? This sounds exactly perfect for me. Okay, so I always like to take off the jacket to show you guys the inside. Okay, here's the author, a little bit about her, a little blurb about the book. It says Annalie lives a shelter. Oh wait, did I already read this from there? No, it's a little different. Annalie lives a sheltered life at Highmore, a manor by the sea, with her sisters and their father and stepmother. Once there were 12, but loneliness fills the grand halls now that 4 of the girls' lives have been cut short. Each death was more tragic than the last. The plague, a plummeting fall, a drowning, a slippery plunge, and there are whispers throughout the surrounding villages that the family is cursed by the gods. Disturbed by a series of ghostly visions, Annalie becomes increasingly suspicious that her sisters' deaths were no accidents. The girls have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn in silk gowns and shimmering slippers, and Annalie isn't sure whether to try to stop them or to join their forbidden tryst, because who or what are they really dancing with? When Annalie's involvement with a mysterious stranger who has secrets of his own intensifies, it's a race to unravel the darkness that has fallen over her family before it claims her next. House of Salt and Sorrows is a spellbinding novel filled with magic and the rustle of gossamer skirts down long, dark hallways. Get ready to be swept away. Wow. How am I supposed to wait. I have to get through other books before I read this. Okay, so this book is like a black, maybe it's like super dark navy. No, it's black. Okay, so we've got a octopus kind of embossed on there. Gold lettering on the end. Oh, this is neat. Like masquerade masks and like coral or something twisting around in there. Neat. And of course, that's on the back as well. And then every Owlcrate book is also always signed by the author. It's not just a print. She actually signs it. Erin A. Craig. And let's see, kind of like, I like to look at the fonts. That's always kind of special to me. Normal, pretty normal font. Got some little tentacles on the edge. Wow. Yeah, I'm so excited to dig into this. I'm gonna put it back in its jacket after. And then you also get in every Owlcrate box a little booklet, pamphlet sort of thing. So got that. And then there's always an interview with the author. And there's also, it shows the differences between the books, which like the original, this is the regular one. And this is the one we got. This one is just like bluer. I do think it looks prettier. It's like a brighter bluer. Not super different. That's fine. A word search. They always have a word search. They also have, they also always put reading suggestions. So once you're done reading this book, if you're like, wow, that was amazing, give me more suggestions, then there's this Summer of Salt, The Rattled Bones, and The Wicked Deep. And then they always do an interview with a vendor. This month it is with the soap librarian. Wow, she's so beautiful. She looks like Vanessa Hudgens. So yeah, so they have an interview with her. Then they have instructions if you're going to do the photo, the photo challenge. I still have never done that, but instructions for if you want to join the Owl Babble. There's like every month you get to like talk with the actual author. And then here we have, it says the September theme is Fear the Night. So like I was saying, I was going to skip it, but I just can't. Anything that's like ghost or like Halloween-y, anything like that, can't pass up. Can't do it. And there's a spoiler. It says every September box will include a paperback book from the Penguin Horror Collection. P.S. If you're already a subscriber, your account will automatically renew. Yay! Let's get spooky. Next month's box is a delight of frights, perfect for this time of year. Our book pick for the month is a very unique and atmospheric tale involving a grave digger, a map maker, and the undead. It's not a horror novel, but it is definitely creepy and will get you in the mood for October. We'll be including a gorgeous exclusive edition, which is signed by the author. You can also expect a bunch of awesome goodies inspired by classic scary stories and more. We are also thrilled to share that each box will come with a second book, an exclusive paperback edition from the Penguin Horror Collection. If you're a fan of autumn, ghost stories, and Halloween, this is the perfect box for you. And I am interested in all three of those. Check, check, check. So the one that I'm hoping I get, because it appears that, okay, so they have the three different, here, you know what? I'll show you the spoiler card because you'll get a better look of it. So there's 6 different ones on here. I looked them up online to see what the names of each of them are. And it's, so everybody's going to get something different. This one's The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. This one is obviously Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This one is, I believe, The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. This one's The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And there's like some other Edgar Allan Poe stories in there. This one is I think it's called The Haunted House. I forget. And this one's like called The Creature in the Night or something like that. Please. Great. I know it's completely random. I'm just hoping, I'm crossing all my fingers that I get this one, The Haunting of Hill House. The Haunting of Hill House is my favorite show that I've ever watched in my life, ever. So if I get the book, the original book by Shirley Jackson, I would be just thrilled. Second place, I'm hoping for The Haunted House. Yeah, can you tell, I'm really into hauntings and ghosts. That's just my thing. So yeah, if anybody gets The Haunting of Hill House and they don't want it, please just send it my way, because I will eat that up. And then the spoiler card is so cute. I have to keep it. Fear the Night. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so now I found out what the book is next month. Somebody showed me what it is. I don't know how she figures it out, but she's been right every single month. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it at the end of these videos, but now, seeing that she's been right every single time, I feel safe in telling you guys what it is. So if you're interested in knowing what the book is for next month, then just keep listening. But if you do not want to know, then I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. For those of you who do want to know what the book is for next month, it is called The Bone Houses, and it came out in January. I believe the author's name is Emily something. Emily, I forget what it is. It's Emily something, but it sounds really good. And there's fae involved. So yeah, it sounds like a great book. It sounds like a great box. I'm super, super excited. All right, well, that is all for me. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.